Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So there is only one fighter today that can be compared to Floyd Mayweather, and that is Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford, after he beat Errol Spence, he received a phone call from Floyd Mayweather congratulating him. Floyd, he would later go on to saying that Errol Spence really should be fighting at 168 pounds. He said at least 160 or 168. I don't even think Errol Spence agrees with Floyd Mayweather, because we know we are not going to see Errol Spence at 160 in the next fight or his next couple of fights. If you guys watch All Access with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, you guys will notice Errol Spence, he was eating burgers like the week of the fight. And not just one burger at a time, he was eating 2 burgers. And all he kept talking about was how much easier it was for him to make weight. He's no longer struggling to make weight. He's making weight comfortably. Errol Spence, he knows his body better than anyone does, and his actions will show what weight class he feels comfortable at. The irony of this whole conversation is leading up to the fight, right before the fight, fans on the internet start spreading rumors that Terence Crawford was actually drained. And we've seen how the fight played out. With that being said, Garry Russell just recently came out and he was asked to give his take on who would have a better chance against Canelo Alvarez out of Jermell Charlo and Terence Crawford. And Garry Russell, he said, quote, "I think Terence Crawford is a better athlete than both of them, agile-wise. I think he's agile, he'll be able to move a little quicker, and his reflexes are a little better," end quote. You know, with Garry Russell saying that, it says a lot, because first of all, we know that Garry Russell, he got into it with Terence Crawford. He's not personally a big fan of Terence Crawford. It also says a lot because Garry Russell is picking the fighter that would have to move up 3 weight classes over a Jermell Charlo, who only has to move up 2 weight classes, and Jermell Charlo is much taller and longer than Canelo. But I would have to completely agree with Garry Russell. I think that Terence Crawford moving up to 168, he would probably do better against Canelo than Jermell would do. That doesn't mean Jermell is not going to beat Canelo. I just believe Terence Crawford is so special, he would be able to do it in a more impressive fashion, even moving up 3 weight classes. And I believe Canelo Alvarez, he also feels that a Terence Crawford fight would be a more difficult fight to win than the Jermell Charlo fight. If you guys recall just recently when Canelo Alvarez found out that now Terence Crawford is willing to go all the way up to 168 to fight him, Canelo, he reacted by basically saying there's no reason to fight Terence Crawford, because even if he beats him, he will get no credit for it because people will say that he's too small. But once again, he clearly didn't say that when it comes to Jermell Charlo, who's moving up 2 weight classes. And he didn't say this when he had fighters like Josito Lopez move up in weight or Amir Khan. He's only saying this when it comes to Terence Crawford. So once again, not only do I agree with what Garry Russell just said, but I believe to a certain extent, Canelo, he agrees as well. But if Jermell Charlo beats Canelo Alvarez, we'll never really get to see the side-by-side comparison of how they would do against Canelo. With that being said, I'm going to wrap this one up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes,
Fever blisters, diabetic ulcers,
this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Key Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to LODkey.com.
like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.